Sean Vick with Doña Ana County. Today I'm redoing the electrical instructions walkthrough for our new online portal. The last one got corrupted. So basically you're going to receive an email from permits@donaana.gov. Basically it's going to be stating that you're going to be receiving an email that you've been set up on the portal. You're going to receive an email from sp.clarity@avocet.com to set your password. It's going to say welcome to the community portal. Please click the link below to set your password. Once you do, it's going to bring you to our Doña Ana County homepage. Basically, your username is your email address associated with the account and whichever password you choose for your account. Just remember your password and don't have too many like me. All right. Once you're in, this is what the homepage is going to look like. You're going to see right here where it says I owe $180. I've been doing some testing with our online payments. We're almost there. We're just have an issue with the accounting codes getting to the right department. So right now, once you submit for a permit, it comes to us. It takes us about a day or two to process that. Once we do, we're calling for payment. Once you're in the portal and you see that your application has moved to pending payment and maybe we haven't called or you missed our call, you can certainly call us. Again, I'm short-staffed right now, as you guys know, but in the future, you'll be able to pay here. This little icon here is basically your My Account icon, has limited information, name, phone number, email address for security purposes. The search bar. This is the most important item you have here to search by. You can search for any permit by address. You can search for all the permits by your company name. However, there's no addresses associated with them, just permits, all the way back till 2013. You can search by permit number if you have it. I find the easiest way is to search by the address. Let's say you need a temp pole or you're needing to start your electrical rough in and you don't know if the building permit's been issued. Type in the address here. It's going to populate every single permit associated with that address. Click on the building permit. If you see that building permit says initial review or plan review, it has not been issued yet. Do not submit for your application. If it says inspections, issuance, or passed, please submit for your electrical permit. Couple things here. I've had some people call. They're clicking saying my permits aren't coming up when I click on my permits. The only permits that will show up here is any permit that you start after you've set up the online portal. Everything else, you have to go here to the search bar. Okay, that's really the only difference. To start a new permit application, basically you're just filling out a paper form on the computer. Start your new application. You're going to do electrical. Then you're going to come here to electrical type, commercial new, old, residential new, old. We'll do residential new. Your contact information, that is your company name with your name. So you see here, Sean Vick, DAC, or DAC Test Sean Vick. That is my contact information. The contractor is simply DAC Test. That is my contractor account. Same for you. We send that information to you. Type in your license number. Type in the property address. The parcel ID, if you happen to have it, great, place it here. If not, we'll do that on our end. We have to verify it. Type in your phone number and the building permit number. That's why this search option is here, so you can get the building permit if you haven't received it from the contractor. If it happened to be like a commercial old or residential old, okay, you can simply type a 0 here and you will move forward, but you have to have the building permit number here. Now, it may just allow you to put the last 6 digits of it, the numbers, and that is fine, okay? Click Save. Next. Contact information. If there's a journeyman, someone else that you want contacted, please place it here. Any comments that you have, please do not place sensitive information here like gate code, access codes, anything like that, because this is viewable by everyone else. Again, you can do contact additional information. If you don't have anything, simply skip it. Then basically what we're doing is we're walking through the paper permit. Let's say that I'm doing 126 to 150 amp service. I'm going to select one and I'm going to move forward. Okay. A couple of things I do want to go over. If you're doing a mobile home service, we will have the 100 amp and below soon updated, but for right now, we just have the 100 amp. If you're doing a 100 amp and below, just make a note for us. Select what you're doing. Here, this is very important. You have to select one. Okay. This is the type of service. This means that you are selecting service. Okay. Same thing for residential service change with no outlets. Size of service and, back again, not 01. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and move forward with this one. Okay, click Save. The next thing is just like the paper permit, you're going to move to the commercial section. If you're not doing commercial, you don't have to fill anything out here. If you're doing commercial, you're not going to fill out the residential portion. Just simply click save. Next. Here is basically the bottom. If you're doing a swimming pool, if you're doing min fees, so let's say you're doing TV. It's like TV, move it over. Say you're doing alarm, move it over. Whatever you may be doing, simply move it over there. If it's photovoltaic, select one. If you're doing a temple, select one. Whatever you would put on the paper permit, do it here. This page here is the confirmation page, just verifying that everything is correct. You selected the correct service that you're doing and any other features that you have. If you messed up, simply select previous. It'll take you back to the next page. If you're good, select next. Right here, you're just verifying that you are applying for the permit. You have verified if it is a new permit that the building permit's issued. If it has not been issued, we're going to reject it and send it back to you. This is your electrical permit associated with this address, okay? Right here, it's saying one line diagram. You have to select submit documents, okay? If you do not have to submit a one line diagram, if it's 400 amp service and below, you're fine. Just simply skip this and go to next. Select finish. And this is basically what your portal is going to look like. This tells you where your application is. Right now, you're in initial review, okay, and pending. What's going to happen is we're going to do some steps on our end, and we're going to change this from initial review pending to pending payment. If you see pending payment here, okay, again, you can call. We're trying to call in the morning and afternoon to request inspections, okay? The other thing is here is once you get to issuance and inspections, once you get to this point here and it's highlighted green or blue or closure, you'll be able to request your inspections here. As you can see right now, you're not allowed because you haven't reached that point, okay? The other thing I want to go over is your inspections. This is very important. When you request that inspection, okay, it comes to us. We verify that, yes, it can be placed on your record. It will show up here, okay? Once it shows up here, you can click on it, okay? It's going to tell you at the bottom who it's assigned to, whether it's Riley, Joelle, or myself to do the inspection. If it's been completed, you'll get an email stating that the inspection's been completed. Please log into your online portal. If there is correction notices, you'll see an area down here and it will say inspection notes. If you click that, that's where all of your inspections notes for this record are. And that's basically it for the online portal. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.